Welcome into another edition of the SWU Coaches Show. I'm your co-host for the day, Sawyer Price, and I'm here with your women's head lacrosse coach, Coach Schneider. Coach Schneider, how you doing?
Doing pretty well. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. So, second year program, we're doing really well. We're turning heads, and right now we're actually sitting at 5-10 for our overall record and 4-5 in conference. So, take me through this season and how it's been.
Yeah. So actually, at the start of the season, they had us ranked last in the conference, and we've kind of upset some people by winning quite a few games now. Actually on a 2-game winning streak, so it's first time ever.
Yep.
Off of it, had Amy stepping up on offense. Latia's been scoring a lot. Had some defensive stops. Kaylee's leading the nation right now with saves, so we definitely had an overall team. Definitely improved.
Exactly, like you just mentioned, this team is young. You know, you got a bunch of freshmen and sophomores leading. So you mentioned Amy. She's doing really well. She's got 26 goals on the season, as well as Latia. She's leading the team with 37. Take me through how these young players are doing so well and performing well for you.
Recently we've done a lot of shooting practices to where we've ran through our plays over and over again, working on if this option's not there, this person's going to be there. Kind of just being able to read the field and everything that's going on with that and just getting them confident. Defense has been doing a lot of pressure to the offense. That way when the defense does pressure, they kind of know what to do and how to handle it.
Yeah, not to mention your defense is doing really well. You know, you mentioned Kaylee. She's also doing really well, 182 saves on the season. She's first in all of D2 for saves. She's also first in the conference. And she's also second in save percentage. So take me how she's really holding it down in the net.
She's definitely kind of the backbone of the defense. She talks through the cuts, tells people where to be. Anytime someone does score, they meet, and she kind of talks through like, hey, you missed your slide, things like that, to where she's definitely one of the strongest defenders that we have per se, but she is the goalie. So, and she's been able to gain more confidence. She's knocking down some balls, picking up ground balls, and everything like that. So when she does make a save, now the defense kind of has her back, and they're like, okay, let's quickly get out as an option pass to get the ball out of the field.
Exactly. Well, y'all are doing super well. You're doing good enough to be in a fighting position to either find yourself whether at 6th or 8th in playoffs. So take me how playoffs is going to go and just be in the second year and how excited you guys are.
Everybody's thrilled to be this close to actually postseason. So we did make it by winning this past weekend. So if we end up 6th, we'll go to Belmont. If we end up 7th, we'll go to Mount Olive. Or if we end up 8th, we'll end up back at Limestone. All
righty. Well, you guys seem to be clicking really well. Take me through these last 2 games. You guys have been, like you said, 2-game winning streak. Leeds McRae, Converse. Converse was a wonderful game. Y'all handed it to them. So take me through that one.
So when we played Converse, they actually were man down. So offensively, we actually only sent 6 of our players over. Usually have 7. At first, they were like, Coach, why would we only do that? And even some of the parents were yelling, like, you have 5 back. And I was like, I know, I'm aware. So my first time doing this. But offensively, it's just you actually kind of see more of the field when you are man down. With it, they were able to move the ball better, see the options, because sometimes they cut on top of each other. So only having 6 down there, Amy was able to kind of drive, fill the gaps. Anytime someone cut, she could pass the ball. That's why she got 5 assists that game. She had 3 goals. Latia had 5 goals, I think. So she was just driving a lot out of it and whatnot.
All righty. Well, now take me through this like we were mentioning. You know, second year program. Second year around, you guys are getting into the playoffs. Take me through how as a coach you're going to talk to these younger players and get them prepared for the postseason and how they're going to address it mentally.
Well, we've been talking all season about kind of mental toughness, pushing through different things. So a lot of them have been starting to get tired, like, Coach, I'm so tired now. Or like, look at my bruises. Now, they used to be like, oh, that kind of hurts. Now they're like, hey, look at this, the bruise I have.
Exactly.
I did this. Kaylee's got some shiners for making some great saves. We kind of just like, hey, if you get a bruise, I mean, it's kind of like your war wound, like showing what you did, all that stuff. And then every team that we could potentially play, we've already played before, so we kind of know what to expect. I mean, we have film, like breakdowns on them. We know like what they run, how we score, different things like that.
Okay, well, you mentioned Belmont Amy's this last game. We're shooting for that 3rd win, and we're going to send it right in the playoffs. So take me through how you're going to get the team prepared for that.
We have like a different film session that I've kind of sent out clips to them that they'll watch. When we go to practice, we'll work on different plays that we can be effective, like which ones of our plays we'll need to run. Most efficiently, which players will need to be where to be able to catch the ball and shoot quickly. Defensively, kind of their top players talk through, like, you'll face guard this one, you'll do this. That way they know defensively kind of who are their go-to players, when to cheat, and different things like that.
Awesome. Well, Coach, we're excited for this postseason. We're rooting for you, and we wish you the best of luck. Thank you, folks, for joining in for another edition of the SWU Coaches Show. I'm your host, Sawyer Price.